We are back again. Last time, we, things didn't go to plan exactly. I mean, things didn't go to plan at all. We got relegated. Um, yeah, I don't know what much to say. Today, we're gonna hope to, avoid that. Um, yeah, I genuinely don't know what else to say. We have to avoid relegation. We cannot go down a division at all. But more importantly, we have to go up a division. We're just gonna wait for a couple more viewers here. Meanwhile, we'll get our game underway. Hopefully, we find someone early. Let us. Now we've got our game set up. Let's go to Division 9. Not where we want to be, not where we want to be at all, but it is what it is. We can't really do much about it. We have to deal with it, and we roll on. We roll on. Looking for a team. Our formation is garbage. What is this formation? What did I think of when I was making this formation? We could try the 4-5-1. I haven't used it recently. Gomez, Van Dijk, Robertson, Alexander Arnold, Fabinho, Mane, and Keita need to be replaced, and Henderson and Salah need to be replaced. Instead of we'll put Hendo at CDM or CM, and we'll replace Fabinho with the Ox, and then we have bench power to come up with Genie and Shaq. I also am a huge Lallana fan, so I might put him up too, just because he was my favorite player at Liverpool, but now my favorite player is definitely Jordan Henderson. Hopefully, the knee injury he succumbed to midweek against Brighton, I hope that does not end the season. There were rumors today from Telegraph that it could be a season-ending injury, and maybe he could miss the first couple of games of next season, but hopefully that's not the case, because Jordan Henderson is probably the most important player in our team. I know people will say Van Dijk and Alisson in their reserve, and they have their they have good backing in saying that, but for me, the most important person in this team by far is Jordan Henderson. Like, nobody replaces him. We're just a completely different outfit when we have Jordan Henderson. It's good to see that the stream isn't lagging. The stream appears to be working fine today, which is good to know. We play Paris Saint-Germain. Paris.
Hi everybody, welcome to the Parc des Princes here in Paris. Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith as usual. The game has all the elements really to excite us, and I'm sure it will live up to the billing. It's PSG against Liverpool.
Oh, what an arena we've got here, perfectly suited to football, and two very noisy sets of fans. What a backdrop that should be to what on paper should be an entertaining match.
A fake and a deep to the outside, fake and deep to the inside.
Very good challenge.
As we wanted to.
Paris Saint-Germain. This is
Robertson,
their lineup.
that's a
Keylor
foul.
Navas
No
in
foul
goal.
given there.
Marquinhos starts with Thiago
Van
Silva
Dijk
as the
with the
centre
ball.
backs.
You
And
can't
Kylian
let-
Mbappe
Draxler?
plays up front.
Cavani.
Can he score? put them in front.
Gomez.
That's even better
Keita
play
out.
to stop the
Gonna
chance.
pass that to Salah. Salah loses the ball.
Work really to read the intention of the pass.
Trent misses out. That's Neymar. Neymar, we cannot let Neymar have a shot. And
got in the way.
There is our Lord, our Savior, Virgil van Dijk with the save.
Delivered by Di Maria. All peters out.
That's a foul, ref. That's offside. Come on, mates.
Men in there to try to convert this cross.
Virgil sets it up to Ox and Firmino.
Well, there are players here who stand out a bit. These two in particular, I think, today,
Firmino drops the ball to Salah.
They haven't disappointed this season.
And
they've been the most threatening players for me, for both their teams.
Doesn't get it. Ox with the pressure, but
it was a foul, but the referee's allowing play to go on.
To Neymar in the center, Draxler with the ball.
Good play from the Paris players.
And Neymar gets a shot, but Alisson with the
with a degree of comfort.
Alisson,
yeah, that was never going to finish up a goal.
Referee's done very well here. He let the game go on, but he knew there was a yellow card infringement in that move, and now he's gone back and shown the yellow.
Yeah, it was a definite.
We have the ball out to Trent here, and this is where Liverpool excel on the break.
In numbers.
Salah, Salah almost gets
it.
Firmino again with the ball, but loses out to. Now Mbappe has the ball. Cavani. Cavani cuts it off. Smart play. And that's.
And he's opened the scoring.
Offside.
Finish here.
No offside. Shake my head. It seems that off late, I'm having trouble.
Well, he knew exactly where the goalkeeper was going.
Formula 1
and he just steered it past him into the bottom corner.
Yeah,
but
he's a fine finisher, this boy, and never panics. Passes it into that corner.
And
Paris Saint-Germain
Robertson is
in front.
That is not how we're supposed to play. That is not how we're supposed to play. And this might.
Neymar. Di Maria.
Neymar.
Keeper called into action and ready for it.
Defense had a shocker.
Referee's given a corner.
Absolute shocker.
Punched away by the keeper.
Trent tries to put pressure. Trent loses out.
Well.
Neymar and Ox with the recovery, but
dealt with it.
That's very smart play by PSG there. That's Verratti, Marco Verratti. Oh, if that went in, that would have been goal this season. But here is Firmino, who lays it off to Salah.
So promising at the beginning, but came to naught.
Pass by Firmino there. Good idea, right idea, but not the correct execution. And Henderson missed on the ball. But here's Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Anticipating the pass.
And now Andrew Robertson has the ball on the wing.
Henderson.
It's come out to Mane, and Mane can unleash on the wing.
Taking on a couple
Salah
of opponents now.
Space.
Mane trying to set up a teammate with a cross.
Firmino tries
to comfortable save from the header.
Yeah, that's a poor effort from the lad. And really should have worked the keeper more than that.
He's had
two
wasted chances.
Angel Di Maria with some space in the wide area.
And Virgil van Dijk with the recovery, and Andrew Robertson.
Out the pass.
Naby Keita recycles the ball out to Henderson. Henderson against Mbappe, loses out. That was to be
expected. Lost the ball there, Jordan Henderson.
Severely overpowered. And there's Neymar with his little tricks.
Here's Icardi.
Mbappe, but there's Van Dijk.
Blocking.
Sadio Mane, Henderson to Keita. Keita has to come up with something, both in real life and in this game.
Now Sadio
Mane. That was a crucial block by Gay.
Here's Icardi, slipping it through. And then on goal, Di Maria.
What a save by Alisson. What a save. And Mane can be set free. He passes the ball to Salah, and Salah can run here.
Wide man who's got room.
Salah losing out one marker.
Now. They can't stop
and
him.
Salah for
he really fancied him to score.
Salah.
The goalkeeper kept his beliefs and kept him out.
Almost
yeah, I mean, he'd be asking where his defenders were, but come at the hour, he stepped up there, didn't he, the keeper?
Tries a audacious
really away from the threat here.
But here's Keita. Keita loses on the ball. Good strength to recover it back.
That's an unforced error, really, with the pass.
And PSG on the break. The Liverpool defense is scurrying back.
Neymar.
That's Neymar on the charge.
Neymar.
Alisson has to come up here.
Neymar.
And Alisson with another vital save. But here's Firmino, and Firmino can run at the defenses here. Clever back pass.
Alexander-Arnold.
And Trent can lay it off to Keita on the wing.
Now they can
and
switch
Mane
the play
now
here.
has the ball, but loses out slightly.
Well, the build-up looked good there until the
and that's a
interception.
good idea by Sadio Mane.
Had a dig, but didn't really dig deep enough to get the reward.
Over-ambitious to say the least, that one.
Andrew Robertson fights for the ball.
Well, still
Keita
very much in it,
and
but
here's
they do
Henderson.
need to start creating
Henderson
more chances.
To Firmino
Certainly
to Salah,
seen them being a lot more imaginative in the final third than they have been so far here.
On the break. PSG have looked extremely dangerous on this counter.
Driving his
Liverpool
team
have
forward.
had no answer to their slick passing.
Lovely ball from
and
Neymar.
This might be another goal, but Alisson again. Alisson Becker so far, proving his worth in gold. Proving his worth in gold. But
as soon as they've lost the ball, they put the high press into operation, and it looks. Mbappe!
Is that a penalty right there from Virgil van Dijk? No, but Alisson again stands up.
Wave of attack, and the crowd responded to that press.
Well, it's a comfortable save for the keeper from the header.
Well, it's not the most powerful header you'll see this season or even in this.
Neymar! He's had a real go.
Liverpool
it's a decent effort that
severely need to make changes, and Jurgen Klopp calls for a water break almost during halftime, but a clear formation overhaul is required. Liverpool are being run over in the park. Liverpool are absolutely being run over in the park. Henderson, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Keita, Mane, Salah. We have to bring them close together, and we are going to have to take one of Keita or Chamberlain off at the end of the half, simply because we cannot afford to lose out more in the midfield.
Not far away.
We'll be expecting to see Gini Wijnaldum after the break, but can Liverpool hold on? Evidently not. Van Dijk.
Offside given. It was a tight one.
Yeah, that defence playing the high line. You're always taking a chance with that, but
Henderson with the quick layoff to Joe Gomez, who cuts it back to Henderson. Henderson has a bit of the ball now.
Roberto Firmino
lays it off to Chamberlain. Chamberlain with the first time shot. And
well, that's a wonderful save.
That was a goal all the way, wasn't it? Until the keeper intervened.
Will Trent Alexander-Arnold attempt something cheeky a la his Barcelona
corner
days?
Swung in. That is a good punch by the goalkeeper.
The ball comes out to Chamberlain, and will Liverpool want to give one last crack? Nope. Joe Gomez sends it back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk puts it back to Alisson. And Liverpool have to be a little careful.
Is there for him, and he's played it to him.
Alisson comes out with the ball here, but Joe Gomez, and that is half-time.
1-0 here as the half-time whistle goes.
That is half-time, and Liverpool need to do a lot of thinking. A lot of thinking.
And Angel Di Maria.
The manager's already made a couple of changes here. Look at that. Completely, utterly outplayed. 14 shots and 9 on target. Interestingly, the possession stats are almost even. But yeah, Liverpool having a poorer everything else. Yeah, not the ideal half for Jurgen Klopp there. So far, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is on a yellow card, which means he will be coming off for Gini Wijnaldum to give Liverpool a bit more strength and dynamism inside their own midfield.
And now the second period, the second half is underway.
Trent Alexander, who saw very little of the ball in the first half, has it now.
Mohamed
Salah cuts out, and Salah is on the run with his trademark
is on the inside
run, which he likes to do, but unable to.
Got the technique to deal with the press.
Here's Andrew Robertson up against.
Excellent pressure. They should be able to build from here in midfield.
But Van Dijk makes a rare mistake.
Direction of the pass and was
here's
able to
Neymar
intervene.
Jr. Neymar with his usual tricks, but Joe Gomez and Virgil van Dijk work together in that strong Liverpool defense to clear the ball. And Henderson recycles well, and Salah is on the break now. Salah fights off Bernat.
Going forward,
can he lay the ball off into Firmino's path? But he can lay it off into Wijnaldum's path. And Keita with the shot.
He's hit that perfectly, and the keeper's done well to keep it out.
That's much better from Liverpool in this half.
Corner played.
Here's Mane, and Mane almost knocks it into.
Paris Saint-Germain given the throw. Neymar. Neymar. Players up in support if he needs them.
With his old tricks. And here's Henderson. Dodges one, dodges two, dodges three.
Well, he scored. And stretched their lead. Double their advantage.
Neymar Jr. Liverpool lead.
Just look at the way he's got past these defenders, Alan, and really maximised the situation he created for himself.
Well, he did. It was head down and some wonderful balance and footwork to beat a couple of defenders and knock the ball in the back of the net. Wonderful goal.
Robertson with the inward. Liverpool need to be more patient here.
Gomez.
Clearly, a formation change might be required again. But here's Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum lays it off to Henderson.
Mohamed Salah.
To Salah. And Salah to Firmino. But
maybe just kicked it a little bit there, and pass goes straight to the opposition.
Henderson.
Angel Di Maria. Mbappe.
PSG trying to find a quick through ball here.
Gay. On the attack here.
Keita again loses out the ball, but here's Robertson. Henderson
just waiting for Paris Saint-Germain to inject a bit of urgency into
Henderson
their passing.
Does retrieve the ball here, but here's Firmino. And Firmino to Mane, and Mane to Wijnaldum, but beautiful last-ditch defending by the PSG back line there. Nothing Liverpool could do about that. Here's Joe Gomez up against Mbappe, his future teammate, but here's Neymar, and that is
another one for them. They go further in front.
That is game.
Liverpool
absolutely outclassed here tonight at the Parker Prince.
For the goalkeeper, another bad moment. Certainly not his first of the day.
He's just got to try and pick himself up now, Martin. There's still a game going on out there.
Well, it's not easy to find the spirit here that they're going to need in these circumstances as they kick off again.
Managers should usually go for a try and trusted setup. But trying something new is ill-advised, especially when under so much pressure like Jurgen Klopp.
He's gone in very fairly and won the ball cleanly.
Of his career. Looking to get Liverpool
out of the
pitches. But
Neymar.
Here, Liverpool will just do well to avoid an absolute cricket.
It's an easy cutout for the opposition, saw the pass coming.
Here's Virgil van Dijk.
Takes the shot off. Saved by the keeper, but not decisively.
And that is
offside. Acknowledged the flag from his assistant and given the offside.
Liverpool absolutely in need of some inspiration. And Jurgen Klopp, with one roll of the dice, will look to his trusted cube assistant, Shaqiri. And what is this I'm hearing? Origi being put on for Roberto Firmino. Is this for the missed chances that he caused Liverpool in the first half? Possibly, but we all know...
As a forward, you're just looking maybe for that one moment that gets you in the headlines. He hasn't had a moment and really hasn't looked like getting involved in one, so it's a substitution now.
Yeah, and as the match went on, his morale seemed to dip. Shoulder slumped, so no surprise he's got hooked here.
Trent passing back. And here's Wijnaldum on the ball.
20 minutes
pushing off
of
Neymar.
the 90 still
and
to play.
Here's Divock Origi's first touch on the ball.
Xherdan Shaqiri.
Back to
Shaqiri.
Here's Shaqiri, and here's Divock Origi. Back to Mane.
Now with Mane.
And Mane with the ball.
At the far post.
And Shaqiri with the goal.
Well, he's only been on the pitch a matter of minutes. I'm not sure he's touched the ball before this, but
Xherdan Shaqiri has brought one back to Liverpool, but maybe it's too late
restart the game.
in this game to salvage anything by Liverpool. And here's Paris Saint-Germain, the old French team, up to their dirty antics, trying to recycle the ball and keep the ball. But
here's Icardi.
They are trying to get forward, are they?
Verratti.
No, they are simply trying to...
Now Bernat. Good work here in terms of possession. Can they find the final pass? Good support running from either side. Comes in strongly.
It is what it is. That's what makes the Champions League.
Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene.
When you're up against the likes
He's really strutting his stuff now. Has a go here. That's straightforward enough for the goalkeeper. Good hands, but it would have been a surprise if he dropped it.
Yeah, kept his eye on the ball. Good handling from him.
Here's Trent Alexander-Arnold, and Salah was on the ball. Good idea, though.
Verratti.
And Henderson protected.
Excellent play too. Loses mark. Icardi. And the offside.
And that is offside.
Maybe
they might just might have something in this game for them.
Throw in for Paris Saint-Germain.
Allison
the crowd are furious with the ref here. They were convinced that was a penalty.
Which results in the possession shift.
Bernat.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Berratti.
Henderson has been
Another shot.
And there's
Good work by the
Allison with another
goalkeeper.
fantastic save. He sees Salah, but again the right idea, but poor execution. It's not been the best performance all around.
With Neymar again. Great play from the attacker. The shot's on. The keeper's pulled that one out of the bag.
One more save. Alisson Becker, what a signing for Liverpool. What an absolute
in goes the corner.
Mammoth.
Flicked on.
Here's Van Dijk.
Here's Marquinhos. He could have stopped. Gonna try his luck. Out in front of goal.
Here's it, but only two. And here's Wijnaldum, who gets it off to Origi.
Now he's got the ball. What's he going to do with it?
Origi's essentially more.
That's how to tackle.
Origi has the ball.
Now
Origi
it's 5 minutes to go.
To keep the ball while his teammates go forward for him.
But he seemed to see a pass there that none of us could see from where we're commentating from.
Down the ball. Trent back to his goalie. Nope. He decides to pass it into midfield. Right idea.
Being closed down now.
And he sets off
maybe the counter-attack is on here.
Shaqiri with the pace.
Shaqiri.
With the low center of gravity, Shaqiri can.
Paris Saint-Germain back in possession now.
Not tonight. Not tonight.
Here's Icardi. Mbappe.
And
that's a great interception.
This is the kind of defending Liverpool should have done in the first half.
The signal's gone up for 2 minutes.
Absolutely not switched on from the get-go here today, Liverpool. But
Wijnaldum.
Maybe they can have their goal difference. Maybe
Liverpool give it away.
Nope. That should be the game, and Liverpool take a first loss in the first game of the season against Paris Saint-Germain.
It's finished now with the final whistle.
Not the start that they would be hoping for. Not the start that they would be hoping for here today, but not much there to be done. Absolutely outplayed today. 22 shots. Liverpool need some inspiration here. Some inspiration. All Liverpool need to go back into season 8 is 3 wins, I believe. 3 wins from their next 6 games is all they require to not drop down into Division 10. Which is what they would be hoping for, but this formation needs to change here. Jurgen Klopp going back to his drawing board with a more trusted false line formation, with Mane pulling in, and so does Salah, with Robertson and Trent Alexander-Arnold with the more traditional fullback role that we see with Liverpool, and Jordan Henderson coming into the CDM role. Maybe Henderson can be replaced with or rather Keita can be replaced with Gini Wijnaldum and Oxlade-Chamberlain with Fabinho to bring more firepower off the bench, but I don't see many more options here for Liverpool. Maybe Minamino is an option instead of Xherdan Shaqiri. That might be in Jurgen Klopp's best interest to bring Minamino on at the end of games. Looking at our tactics, I think Liverpool should go with more pressure, slightly less width, and sit deeper with a more fast build-up that suits their formation. Let us see if we can find a victory here.
Our venue today is Anfield, the iconic home of
face up
Liverpool
against
Football Club.
Calcio, which is Juventus again.
Martin Tyler here with Alan Smith.
Liverpool opting
with
for
great
a more defensive
anticipation,
lineup,
we're looking forward to the match coming up very shortly.
See out the first 20
Absolutely looking forward to this one.
Yeah, thanks, Martin. Looking forward to this. I'm hoping for a nice, quick start. We'll set the standard here between two good teams.
He feeds the ball into Firmino, and Firmino will have a shot here.
Now that's a great block.
And Henderson with the ball.
Oh, he's cut that out well read.
This is
the Liverpool side. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Joe Gomez at the back. Jordan Henderson plays with Jorginho Wijnaldum in the centre of the park. And Roberto Firmino is he's through. That's a good block.
That's a very good block by Juventus there. Trent Alexander-Arnold will sell in his ball here.
Choosing to punch the corner away, the goalkeeper this time. It's not really away.
And Salah can shoot it.
He's blocked the shot well. Fabinho. We can put them in front. An attack that wasn't quite that in the end.
Liverpool regroup in defense here. Fabinho tries, and Van Dijk is coming to help, but Joe Gomez trying to protect Cristiano Ronaldo.
So easy in possession.
And here's Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Sandro. Well, the assistant has flagged straight away for the offside.
Great offside
trap. He's a quick runner, this boy, and if he just delays it for a second, he'd still get in.
Alexander-Arnold chips it. That's a poor
read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception.
But Juventus picked the ball back, and here's Firmino.
He's tried that from long range.
With the poor
well, that's easy for the goalkeeper.
Don't know what that was about. Alexandro.
That's a turnover to the opposition.
On the cards to Manchester United for Alexandro there, but we've been hearing that for
going forward with real purpose now.
United always seem to be linked up with, and
a chip like that, and he didn't meet the challenge.
Into Rose.
No, 10 out of 10 for cheek, but 3 out of 10 for execution.
Hopefully Alisson can get the distribution on point this game, and he finds Sadio Mane, but Sadio Mane's header is weak.
Miralem Pjanic.
Gini Wijnaldum trying to
here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Defense, and here is Ronaldo dispossessed, and Fabinho can set one of Liverpool's runners free, but Salah isn't there.
Wijnaldum.
And here's Keita. Henderson.
Liverpool get the advantage.
Henderson tries to find someone in red. Does he find Firmino? Firmino lays it off to Fabinho, and Fabinho might just have a goal here.
In on goal. There's no
and
flag.
Fabinho scores Liverpool with the first attack in this game. First score.
Oh, the crowd appreciating that. And so are his teammates. What a good finish, and what a good ball through to him.
Great news for Liverpool. They are in front.
Have something going for in this game. Here's Mo Salah up against Matuidi. Loses out, tries to tackle again, but
Miralem Pjanic.
Here's Fabinho. Liverpool with a higher press today.
Khedira.
It's a risky game to play as the offside
Dybala.
Might just
Here they are, still probing away. One of their better passers, and he's given it away here.
Teammates in red.
Pjanic.
Wijnaldum with a nice cut out.
Matuidi.
Van Dijk.
Tackle goes in.
Robertson. Liverpool here today for no games, it seems. Liverpool with a lockdown defense with Joe Gomez.
No trouble for
there's
Alisson.
And that's a foul.
That's going to be a free kick.
Is that Paulo Dybala? That is Paulo Dybala. Alisson to Trent, and Trent loses out on the ball.
Sandro.
Salah.
Did well,
Salah
stuck out
with
the foot.
Defensive work.
Cut off the pass.
We've seen that this season more and more for Salah. He's been working more with the midfield, dropping down when necessary.
Miralem Pjanic.
Here's Van Dijk. He's out,
Khedira.
puts more pressure in here.
Khedira! That is a supreme save at full stretch. Swung in from the corner.
Took some time to
Decent
corner
distance from the punch from the goalkeeper.
Poor execution. Joe Gomez passed it back into his box. Risky, but executed to perfection. Here's Van Dijk with the ball.
Van Dijk
lays it off to Salah. Salah puts it into his midfield with Fabinho. He's fouled, but
they've still got possession.
Fabinho to Firmino. Firmino back to Fabinho. Fabinho back to Firmino.
Interplay between the two.
And Henderson now has the ball. And Henderson will try to go for the shot himself and just skies it.
Yeah, unlucky. Hits it well enough.
Referee's being coached out there.
Here comes the yellow card.
Yeah, you can see the ref had seen it, but he wanted to give the team a chance.
And that will be Liverpool's throw-in.
Did they have a player injured? Nope, that was just a miscalculation. Here's Fabinho. Salah will try to work something, work his magic, and Salah almost threw. Fabinho tries to cover the ball. Trent will be called in for cover.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Matuidi.
Gini Wijnaldum. Liverpool
no reason to stop the game for the referee then. And he's read the play well.
Intact.
I think we've seen it. The visitors controlling possession, but you can see the manager down there is less than happy. Obviously, his team's losing. That's bad enough, but no real sign so far that they're going to get back into this because they're just not able to find a way through that defence and make the keeper work.
Could launch some sort of attack. Van Dijk's out of position.
Could really get at the opposition
Ronaldo
here.
And Ronaldo.
All credit for shooting, but it wasn't a very good shot. The booking is going to happen here. It's a yellow card. He's gone back to the offender.
Always like to see that, to give the advantage to the attacking team.
Distribute this out to Andrew Robertson on the wing, and Mane is set free with a pinpoint pass from
to a
Robertson.
Wide man who's got room.
And Mane would like to see if there's someone in the box. Salah is in the box and Salah scores. Liverpool 2, Juventus 0. Poachers finished there by Mohamed Salah.
Well, it looks simple, but this lad has got a great instinct of drifting into space, being in the right place at the right time.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0.
Henderson could recover into Fabinho. Here's Salah. Salah passes it back to, and that's a foul on Salah, surely.
Referee has blown, and he's given the free kick.
Trent Alexander-Arnold on the ball. He'll look to launch this into the area.
Cleared away, well away from goal.
Such a good ball by Trent.
He is a man in form, I would say, today.
He is. He's managed to carve out plenty of shooting opportunities. Really has tested the keeper, got himself a goal.
Rotated amongst their back line, regroup, and starting with
Wijnaldum.
Wijnaldum to Fabinho to Salah. That's no offside there. Salah will look to cut in. And Salah here almost squeezes it down by the post.
Corner here for Liverpool.
Again, Mohamed Salah is on fire tonight. Trent Alexander-Arnold with his
put the corner in the middle.
Tries to put it in. But here's the ball, and Joe Gomez surely
needed to be brave, and he
was.
was.
With the ball here.
The ball has gone up to indicate
Van
3
Dijk
added minutes.
Attacking and really go back and provide support. It seems like Liverpool letting Ronaldo have the ball while they regroup. The ball comes out to Higuain
on the
and out
attack
to Dybala. With Ronaldo running in for support, surely Liverpool will not allow him to take shots from there.
On to Dybala
with the ball, and
that's offside. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Offside trap back in place for Liverpool here. Fantastic stuff. Joe Gomez passes it out to Van Dijk. Van Dijk out to Robertson. Robertson will look to switch it, but before that happens, the referee blows the halftime.
Score at the halfway mark.
Liverpool going to the break 2-0 up against
the player that we're featuring here is
complete domination here by Liverpool in the first half with 9 shots and 8 on target, with almost equal pass accuracy and pretty equal possession there. Looks like the manager Jurgen Klopp is pretty happy with his players so far, and we head back onto the pitch for the second half.
And they kick off at the start of the second half.
Quadrado, Mane with the pressure.
Leonardo Bonucci.
Mane looking to pounce there. And Firmino doing his false 9 duties almost gets the ball off of him.
Sami Khedira.
Henderson will look to try and tackle. He does, but the ricochet goes back off the Juventus player.
And Ronaldo.
There's Ronaldo in space, and Fabinho with a proper
intercepted here.
Interception. Liverpool without on the ball yet again.
Matuidi.
Great idea by Juventus there.
Well, the keeper's got that.
Weak shot that Alisson gathers. Here's Robertson on the wing now. Can Liverpool launch an attack? Mane is in space. And that's a
this could be an
beautiful,
opportunity in
beautiful
behind
ball
the
by
defence.
Andrew Robertson. Mane will look to play this one in.
And shoots.
And Mane
A save by
with the shot.
Chesney.
And a great save by the Juventus keeper Chesney.
This is as well as I've seen them play in a while. So creative,
Henderson
so imaginative, top stuff by them.
Cristiano, oh, that's a beautiful tackle by Henderson, actually. And Henderson recovers the ball, and yet again,
in play.
just goes to show how impressive a player Jordan Henderson is.
Mohamed Salah.
And here's Salah
to run at them with the ball. It's good to see.
Possibly shoot the
in
ball
towards
the box.
Mane.
And here's Mane, and
that is a
Mane
terrific header.
Really
Unlucky, it's just off target.
They generated some power on it, and the keeper wasn't getting there.
And Mane really should have made it.
Sami Khedira coming onto the pitch.
Here's Jordan Henderson, and here's Mane putting pressure. The thing I love about this Liverpool side is that they work from the front. It's defense starts at the front, a philosophy incorporated by Jurgen Klopp and instilled into his players. Liverpool not giving an ounce of space here to Juventus.
He might be
through. With a nice turn though. And Alisson.
Saved by the keeper.
Alisson back there. What a player. What a player. Quiet all game, but just when he's required, he pulls up the wonderful save. And here's Salah.
Clever pass. Roberto Firmino responsible for that.
Salah holding back 2 Juventus players, 3 Juventus players. And
Salah
just guys
that's why they call him fishy.
Salah with the
he loves the chips.
He certainly does, and so close to pulling it off there.
And that's a miscue by the Juventus keeper. And Liverpool might have a quick break here. Mane to Henderson. Henderson to Wijnaldum into the path of Firmino. And Firmino with the shot.
He got in the way.
Weak attempt. But good defense by the Juventus players. And
simple save from an ambitious effort.
.30 minutes to go, and Liverpool will look to keep their advantage
Matuidi.
intact. Maybe add one on, but Liverpool seem pretty happy here with Van Dijk, and Van Dijk returns again.
Here's an opportunity,
surely must be going for the shot there, and that's
the shoot.
That's a goal.
He certainly senses where the chances are. Higuain.
Just as we were praising,
he was in the right place at the right time yet again.
With the strike back. Liverpool will need to make substitutions here now, for sure. For sure. Fabinho on a yellow card will be replaced by Minamino to offer a bit more dynamic play, and Jurgen Klopp might look for experience here with either Milner or Lallana covering, but maybe that substitution will come later into the game. Liverpool need to bring back their advantage in this game, and will look to do so swiftly.
Fraction of a second, Alan. I thought he was going to keep it out. He did get a touch on the ball, the goalkeeper, but in it went.
Yeah, he's annoyed with himself there. He's his own harshest critic, and he feels he should have done better.
And we restart the game 2-1.
And Juventus have the ball once again on the restart.
The away manager trying to get his point across. His team are sitting back too much. They want to press higher up the pitch.
Well, it's a bold move, isn't it, away from home, but I think it needed to be done.
Is that a foul on Gini Wijnaldum?
The equaliser here.
And
to the rescue.
Gomez with a beautiful block. Trent Alexander-Arnold moves out to Minamino, and we can see here the new boy with his pace.
Well, suddenly they could be on the counter-attack.
He's trying to release Salah.
Slipping it
and
through.
he lays it off the front.
All peters out rather for them.
Just misses out on it.
Still 20 minutes to go.
There's Van Dijk though.
Gonzalo Higuain.
And Liverpool lose out on the ball and close to their half.
It's a dynamic run this from Dybala.
And here's Ronaldo.
Higuain. Rabiot.
And Alisson back there with the save. And Alisson will take his sweet time. Is that a foul there? A punch by Van Dijk. The referee doesn't see it, and the ball will go all the way back to the Juventus keeper. And a sort of missed throw there by Chesney.
Alexandro.
But Juventus have the ball back. Minamino with pressure, but
Cristiano Ronaldo.
And
the build-up is patient.
Here is Higuain,
going forward well.
the goal scorer.
Higuain!
And Allison with another crucial save.
No wonder he's getting a standing
Jurgen Klopp will
ovation
not
for
be
that.
happy about this. Jurgen Klopp will certainly not be happy about this, and he will be making one substitution with James Milner replacing Gini Wijnaldum. Liverpool need these points for safety, and Jurgen Klopp would rather accumulate his points now in the beginning of the season than scramble for them at the end. Like
two substitutions to come, one from each camp. Corner's taken.
The corner comes in, and Miller was his first involvement in the game. Higuain recycles the ball back, and there's a good shot on target here, but Van Dijk showing his strength. And Henderson leaves it off to Firmino with the runners on the side, and there is Salah, and Salah may look to feed in the new boy, but Salah looks to
keeping the ball so important. They haven't done it.
Salah loses out once again.
Visitors now enjoying more of the possession. In a good last 15, they know time is running out. I think we're going to see more and direct balls played into the box as they search for this equaliser. Clock's ticking down.
He loses it out again.
Maybe just kicked it a little bit there, and pass goes straight to the opposition. Well, he'll want to clear his lines here, but make sure it's a bit more than just hooting it upfield.
But here, a loose ball, and Mane will look to run deep into the
7 more minutes to go.
No challenge so far, and Salah will look to get this ball, and Salah does get this ball.
That would have settled the game, Alan, I think. Go 2 in front at this late stage.
Well, I think he thought he'd scored there, took it a little bit too easy, a bit too casual.
Quadrado being challenged here.
Mane with the crucial tackle.
It's going to go right to the wire here with this 1-goal lead.
Henderson
and the supporters. Well, they've upped their game, there's no question about that. Just listen to them.
Yeah, they've been brilliant, but it's been a close game, and you wouldn't put it past the visitors to nick a goal back.
Salah back to do defensive duty. Salah, Minamino, but Salah loses out yet again. A ping-pong game going on.
Taking on the defenders.
Half there. Trent with
He's
the
a
ball.
dominant defender. It's
Trent
another strong
releases
tackle.
Minamino, who releases Salah, who passes it to Firmino, and Firmino might just get there. Firmino with a tackle, but nowhere. And here's Henderson, who might just shoot it. Oh, and Henderson could have sealed the game there for Liverpool.
Not that kind of go.
No, whether it got a little bubble or not before he struck it, I don't know, but miles away.
Dear life. Trying to secure these points. There's Minamino, but Juventus have one last run. Here's Higuain.
Federico Bernardeschi. Still trying to find an escape route here.
And Joe Gomez and Allison will look to put this out, and Jurgen Klopp has his first victory of the season.
The final whistle.
Liverpool get their first points.
Halfway through.
He'll be a happy man for the points, but as you can see there, we need 10 points for promotion, which means we need 7 off our next 5 games. 2 victories and a draw will see us into Division 8. Looking for an opponent here. We're having trouble here finding an opponent. And we have found one.
Here, Alan Smith has joined me in the commentary
against
area.
Belgium ball teams here.
So much potential.
We have the ball pass out to
We've been
Trent
counting the hours,
Alexander-Arnold,
Alan, haven't we, for this
to
one?
Fabinho, who will try to make an inroad, to Firmino,
really good players out there, and importantly, we've got
Firmino
some
back to
match
Henderson, who will release Fabinho,
Oh, they thought they were in, but the flag has gone up. Well, here is the team sheet for the home side.
Here's Thomas Meunier on the ball. We saw him in the game
Virgil
against
van Dijk plays
Juventus.
alongside Joe Gomez at the back. Sadio Mane starts with Mohamed Salah
Robertson
in the wide positions, and Roberto Firmino is the one striker.
Here's Henderson, who looked to release one of his teammates. And that's
Thomas Meunier,
and
the fullback
Wijnaldum
positions. Dries Mertens plays with Eden
to
Hazard on the
Firmino.
flanks. Romelu.
And that's offside. That's two offsides for them so
neither
far.
can the crowd, but it's the right decision.
Two offsides in 5 minutes. Liverpool making a promising start here.
They read the opponent's mind and got the ball.
Wijnaldum loses out the ball, but here's Fabinho putting pressure. This is twice in 6 minutes that Belgium have gone back to the goalkeeper, which is a sign of a weak team. And here's Firmino, who looked to shoot it, and that's a wonderful save by Thibaut Courtois. And that I surely thought was in. That I surely thought was in.
It's another corner. He's put in the corner.
Here's the corner by Trent. Ball comes back out to him. He'll look to put that in again. And Salah and Fabinho both missed the ball. And it appears that our opponent has disconnected. I genuinely don't know what happened there. We had a very, very bright start there. That's all good. We didn't lose any games, which is fine by us. Our next opponent has been found, and here's Trent. We'll try to take a quick free kick. And a curler that just goes above the bar. This time we're up against France. Again, the ball gets passed out to Trent Alexander-Arnold with Van Dijk marauding that Liverpool defense. Fabinho out to Trent. Trent will look to release Salah. Salah with the trickery, but loses out to Blaise Matuidi. And Liverpool will have to face the attack of Dembele and Mbappé. And here is Trent Alexander-Arnold up against Moussa Dembele. And there's Van Dijk to clear it back. What a clearance, what a player. Henderson out to Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum loses it out to Conte. And Conte passes it back to Henderson. And Henderson will look to release Mane. And a topsy-turvy game so far. Van Dijk again showing his presence in Liverpool midfield. Fabinho to Salah. Salah back to Gomez. Gomez and Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum loses the ball to Pogba here in midfield. Pogba really isn't the same player for Manchester United as he is for France, is he? And here's Pogba. And Alisson with a crucial save there. Griezmann takes the corner. And Van Dijk heads it out. And Fabinho will look to clear it. And here is Mane. And Mane will look to set Trent free now. Trent didn't make the run though. And Trent with a cheeky back heel. And Fabinho will pass the ball out to Henderson, but it's far too wide. And Wijnaldum loses it. Not the best of starts by Liverpool here. Definitely not the best of starts by Liverpool here. Liverpool will be desperate for a victory here today. And here's Mo Salah. Salah to Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum to Firmino. And Firmino with the shot. That's a penalty, surely. And Liverpool with 2 golden chances. But Mane tries to recover, and he does. Mane with the ball. Mane to Robertson. That's surely a foul, ref. Referee with a shambolic performance there. He might need some glasses there, you know? And here's Pogba, but Van Dijk is there as well. Fabinho will look to evade Conte in midfield, and he does so cleverly. And we look to release Mane, but Pogba retrieves the ball back. Liverpool showing more intent, more aggression, more anger on the ball here today. Jordan Henderson trying to press. Again, Firmino, but Liverpool's press just seems to be a fraction of a second off here today. But not in defense, as Wijnaldum and Liverpool lose it. Here's Pogba, but so is Van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk, world class. World class. I have no words to express how important Van Dijk is for this Liverpool side. In terms of Liverpool's spine, Liverpool probably have the best spine in world football right now. Van Dijk, Henderson, Salah, and Alisson Becker. A pretty even game so far with chances on both ends. And Alisson recovers that. He'll look to set Mane free. Mane off to Henderson, and Henderson will try to pass it into Wijnaldum's path. And Wijnaldum with space to run. And here's Firmino. Firmino to Salah. Will he get to the ball? He doesn't. So close. And that'll be a throw into Liverpool. Here's Fabinho. And that's a decent effort there by Firmino, but here's Andrew Robertson, who does indeed get a throw in for Liverpool there. And here's Mane to Firmino, and Firmino will look to... Oh, what a save by Hugo Lloris. And Trent tries to cheekily put it right into goal, but Hugo Lloris had seen that before. Trent passes it back to Gomez. Gomez to Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum to Henderson. Henderson to Firmino. Firmino back, but loses out again. Maybe this game is more suited for Divock Origi. Jurgen Klopp will certainly be looking at his options during halftime. Mbappe has been quiet this half. Here's Mbappe though in the half. And Fabinho recovers his ex-teammate at Monaco. Conte with the ball, but he again gives it to Wijnaldum. Conte seems off pace. His return from injury is still seemingly off. But here, a wonderful through ball for Mane, and Mane will look to put it in for seemingly no one. That was a wasted opportunity by Liverpool, and they will be going into the half all square. 2 minutes of added time, but I don't see any team really attacking. They'll be happy. But Trent loses out on the ball, but luckily the referee blows for halftime. Jurgen Klopp will certainly be looking to bring Divock Origi on, and will he? He will. A target man against a tight defense will be necessary in unlocking more attacking opportunities, more goals. Here's Mane though. And Mbappe hits the woodwork, and Alisson right in time. PSG start this half with a wonderful attempt on goal, and Mane will look to finish this himself. And Mane again, both teams having fairly decent chances at both halves to start. Here's Griezmann up against Van Dijk with Pogba in support. And Van Dijk, what positional awareness. Oozing class. A Rolls Royce for defender. But Alisson loses out. And it's disaster. It's disaster for Alisson Becker. A wavered pass. And one mistake is all it takes at the top level. One mistake is all it takes at the top level. But here's Mane looking to rectify right away. And he does find an inroad. And Mane maybe doing it all by himself here. And Sadio Mane almost equalizes for Liverpool, doing all the work by himself. Mane skies it again. Liverpool need goals from somewhere, and Divock Origi isn't providing them right now. Here's Fabinho though. Fabinho to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Here is Mane again. And Mane again with the block from Hugo Lloris. Here's Dembele up against Van Dijk, and Van Dijk with a cool and calm recovery. Alisson lacking some sort of confidence here. Again, Van Dijk holds off, and he'll look to send, but Kimpembe on the wing. Here's Griezmann. And Alisson with a good recovery after his mistake that cost Liverpool that goal. Divock Origi looks to set. Here's Fabinho. Here's Origi. Origi will look to feed this into the box. Alisson just makes it in time. Trent sets Divock Origi free, and Origi in space here. And Origi with the shot. Oh, that was close. Liverpool pulling all their efforts here. Liverpool need pace up front, and Minamino comes on. And what is this? Adam Lallana. A controversial choice by Jurgen Klopp here to put Adam Lallana on. A player who's barely featured in this past season. Will he be Liverpool's savior today? A double substitution for both teams here. with Liverpool trailing by 1 goal. And here's Wijnaldum, and here's Lallana, and here's Minamino, and Minamino with a decent attempt there. Joe Gomez with, and here's Minamino again. Minamino loses it out. Van Dijk, who came up front, 1 through ball is all it takes here now for. Here's Andrew Robertson up against Mbappe. He'll definitely lose out that fight. But here's Joe Gomez with the wonderful return block. Griezmann can't, and that is game. Antoine Griezmann, right place at the right time. And the world champions take a 2-goal lead against the club world champions. Liverpool have come back from this position before though, so there is yet hope. But will it be enough? Will they have enough time? Adam Lallana loses out the ball. Not the best of passes there, but Andrew Robertson is there to cover. And here's Lallana again. Lallana to Origi. That's surely a foul, ref. Is the ref blind? The referee seems to have forgotten his glasses at home. And Robertson again with a good recovery to set Minamino free. And Minamino to Salah. Salah back into Minamino. And Minamino shoots and just misses. Here's Mane though. Again, Liverpool tantalizingly close, but it just doesn't seem to be enough here today. Here's Salah. That's a foul, ref. This referee should be banned. 100%, no doubt. A shocking performance here by the referee. Origi into Adam Lallana. Adam Lallana again loses out the ball. Van Dijk judges wrong, and this could be it, but Alisson with a crucial save. Liverpool going all out attack now. It's now or never for this Liverpool side. Adam Lallana again with the recovery. And Lallana is in space. Can Lallana finish? He cannot finish. Adam Lallana cannot finish. He tries to go for the chip. And look who's come up. It's the goalkeeper. Andrew Robertson to Gini Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum will look to put this in. And Origi. Liverpool not giving this chase up just yet. Adam Lallana to Minamino. Minamino will release Mane. It just doesn't seem to be their day, does it? But they go again with Salah. Minamino, Salah, Minamino. And Salah will look to put this in. But Hugo Lloris with another crucial save. A fantastic second half performance here by Liverpool, but it just doesn't seem to be enough. And this might just get worse for Liverpool here right now. Alisson with a save, but that will be game. Will it? No, there's a corner, but the whistle will probably go right after this. And that is probably game. A great effort by Liverpool here tonight, but it just wasn't their day. The referee up against Liverpool. A conspiracy. Was he paid off? I think he was paid off. Some shocking calls there by the referee today. Liverpool should have had 2 penalties easy. 2 penalties easy today. But such is football, and such is the challenge facing Liverpool. as we will come back next time requiring 7 points from 3 games, 2 victories, and a draw for promotion, with 1 victory for safety. But Jurgen Klopp's men surely will be going for that promotion, as they believe they belong in Division 5 at least. But until next time, Liverpool will have to keep practicing. That's it for tonight. I will see you guys probably with another FIFA stream in a couple of days. Yeah, and hopefully we can take Liverpool back into Division 8 and onward and upward. It was great fun tonight, and hope you guys are